The trial for the Florida man accused of attempting to assassinate then presidential candidate Donald Trump started today. So prosecutors say Ryan Routh camped out for hours in the bushes with a rifle as Trump played golf at his West Palm Beach country club. So in court today, 5 witnesses took the stand, including Secret Service agents, FBI agents, and a man who saw Routh fleeing the scene. So I want to go live now to CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman in Fort Pierce, Florida. So Katrina, let's break this down. You were in court today. What were the key takeaways? What was Routh saying? And he is defending himself, correct?
He is defending himself, and it was a very unusual day in court. For one, starting with opening statements, Ryan Routh was cut off by the judge while delivering his. He was talking about the beginning of humanity, waxing poetic. He brought up Putin, Hitler, and Netanyahu. He almost began crying while talking about the work that a tractor does. And at a certain point, she just cut him off and said that he was done for the day. And this really continued with his cross-examination of the prosecution's witnesses. They were rather short, most of them, and a lot of them were just something that you don't normally hear in court. With one of the witnesses, and this was in fact the Secret Service agent who came upon Routh when he was at Trump's golf course. We learned Trump had been golfing at the 5th hole, and the Secret Service agent's job was to look ahead and scope out the site. He saw who he said was Routh in the bushes along the perimeter there, and at first he thought it was a homeless man. He said he tried to say hello to him and smiled, but when Routh greeted this witness, he said, "It's good to see you, sir. Is it good to be alive?" To which he said yes, and Routh responded, "Right on." With another man who spotted Routh running out of the bushes there at the golf course, and he didn't know what had happened. He just heard shots in the distance, saw someone running, and he wanted to help, so he ended up helping law enforcement identify Routh. He got his license plate. He told them about the make of his car, and this helped them, unlike the current suspect for Charlie Kirk, to track Routh down very quickly. When Routh greeted him, he said to the man that he was his hero. He said, "You're my hero, you're a good man," and then he said, "I celebrate your efforts. You're the only one who stopped." He then tried to ask the man if he was a Trump supporter, but got cut off in court. So we're seeing that this is going to be a very unusual trial. We actually ended early for the day because the prosecution never expected to get through 5 of their witnesses. They didn't anticipate these very short cross-examinations. And the judge asked Routh, she said, "Is this going to be the way it is moving forward?" And he said to her, "Yes, I'm very simple-minded." So it sounds like this trial may end up being a lot faster than any of us expected.
All right, Katrina Kaufman. Katrina, thank you.